A pleasant afternoon to each and everyone, especially to our instructor in GE9, Mrs. Giselle Chan. Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Shane Evangelo Labor. Together with me is Vinalyn Raganas, and we are going to discuss the power of computer and the media in the digital age, specifically the messenger. But before that, let's discuss first why computers are powerful. So computers are powerful because it can store large amounts of data and information. Also, computers allow users to communicate with other users or computers. So as we already talked about users, let's define what is a user. A user is anyone who communicates the information it generates or interacts with the computer or make use of the information it generates. Indeed, computers are powerful for a variety of reasons. So computers work with remarkable speed, reliability and consistency, accuracy, and lastly, communication. Let us first discuss how the speed of the computer helps it to become more powerful. So one of the characteristics of a computer is its speed. In the system unit, operations get done through electronic or electron circuits. When data instructions and information drift along these circuits, they travel at incredibly fast speeds. Most computers bring out billions of operations in a single second. The world's fastest computer can perform trillions of operations in 1 second. So in one click only, you can already send thousands and millions of messages or thoughts to other people. The second characteristic of the computer that makes it more powerful is its reliability and consistency. So the electronic components in modern computers are dependable because they have a low failure rate. The high reliability of the components enables the computer to produce consistent results. The next characteristic of the computer is its accuracy. So a computer computes and processes large amounts of data and generates error-free results, provided the data is inputted correctly and instructions work properly. So if the data is inaccurate, the resulting output is also inaccurate. A computing praise known as garbage in, garbage out points out that the accuracy of the computer's output depends on the accuracy of the computer's input. Lastly, the best characteristic of the computer is the computer can communicate. So it is unbearable to go throughout a day without communication. Communication happens between two or more people, sending and receiving messages from one another. So the one sending the message is referred to as the sender, while the one receiving the information is known as the receiver. So these two computers can be located in the same room or thousands of miles away. So the message being transmitted can contain facts, thoughts, perceptions, judgments, beliefs, attitudes, commands, and even reactions. So for example, two computers connected by communication devices such as modem can share stored data, instructions, information, and even facts. So the computer can communicate even in miles away or country apart. So this is why, or the reasons why computers are powerful. Next, let's move on to our next topic, which is the classification of the computer. So computers can be classified based on the size and computing power. However, as technology advances, these classifications tend to overlap as the modern computers have become more smaller yet more powerful and relatively cheaper. The general classification of computers are as follows. First, the personal computer. So a personal computer is a small single-user computer based on a microprocessor. In addition to the microprocessor, a personal computer has a keyboard for entering data, a monitor for displaying information, and lastly, a storage device for saving data. The second general classification of a computer is the workstation. So workstation is a powerful single-user computer A workstation is like a personal computer, but it has a more powerful microprocessor and a higher quality monitor. So the next classification is the mini computer. So it is a multi-user computer capable of supporting from 10 to hundreds of users simultaneously. So the next general classification of a computer is known as the mainframe. So the mainframe is the powerful multi-user computer capable of supporting hundreds or thousands of users simultaneously. So the mini computer can only support 10 to hundreds users, while the mainframe can support hundreds or thousands of users simultaneously. So that is the difference between the two. And the last general classification of computer is known as the supercomputer. So supercomputer is extremely fast computer that can perform millions of instructions per second. So this is the picture of the NASA's pledged supercomputer that has a 245,536 CPU cores and a total memory of 935 GB or terabytes. To compare, a computer with an Intel Core i3 processor has only 2 cores for running its programs and applications. Core i5 and i7 models usually have only 4 cores. Core i7 Extreme processors can have 6 to 8 cores. However, most applications cannot use at all cores for all their full advantage. Thus, they do not operate at full capacity. Imagine having more than 245,000 cores. How many applications and programs can your computer run in seconds? Computers are also categorized into several types due to the introduction of mobile devices and the proliferation of internet-capable devices. Specialized computers are now classified according to specific uses. The different types of computers are as follows. First, the desktop computers. So we all know what is a desktop computers. So the desktop computers are computers that are designed to be placed in a disk and are normally made up of a few different parts, including the computer case, central processing unit or CPU, monitor, keyboard, and of course the mouse. So the second type of computer is the laptop. So laptop computers is the battery-powered computer devices whose profitability makes them possible to use almost anytime or anywhere. Next is the tablet computers. So these are the hand-built computers with touch-sensitive screen for typing and navigation. The next type is the smartphones. So these are the handheld telephones which can do things that computers can do, including browsing and searching the internet, and even playing console games. So I guess everyone of us has a smartphone, as this is already part of our need as a human being. So next is the wearables. So wearables are a type of computer that include fitness trackers and smartwatches that can be used throughout the day. So the last type of computer is the smart TVs. So smart TVs are still a type of computer. Smart TVs are the latest television sets that includes applications present in computers. For example, videos. Videos can be streamed from the internet directly into the TV. The TV can also be used as a computer monitor and gaming monitor. So that is all the types of computer. The desktop computer, laptop computer, the tablet computers, smartphones, wearables, and lastly the smart TVs. Next, let's move on to our next topic, which is the digital age, information age, and computer age. Digital age, information age, and computer age are used interchangeably, capture the ubiquitous nature of computing and the prolific use of technology in almost all aspects of human activity, such that digital interaction is a defining characteristic of humanity. It is a period in human history characterized by the shift from traditional industry to information technology based on economy brought by industrialization during the Industrial Revolution. The definition of the digital means, or what information means, continues to change over the time as new technologies, user devices, and methods of interaction with other people and devices enter the domain of research, development, and market launch. This period is also characterized by the digital industry, creating a knowledge-based society, surrounded by a high-tech global economy that exerts its influence in how the manufacturing process and the service sector work in an efficient and convenient way. So that would be all the discussion about the power of computing. Binalin Ruganas will continue to expand the discussion about the media in the digital age, specifically focusing on the messenger.